Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week of Slips and Picks 500. This show is officially presented by Muggsy, the most comfortable jeans you will ever wear in your entire life. You'll ever wear them, boys. You get a little big, you get a little thick. Don't worry, they're going to stretch with you. As always, we're going to hit the buy segment. That is when one of us are going to give you a pick, and this is the one you're going to roll with. This is one we're going to ride or die with. If there was a game of all games, this is that game. Gekko, we're going to start with you on your first buy.
If everybody can understand what's happened this season so far, your boy Gekko is hitting at 57%. That is leading the way amongst us three. No disrespect to you over there, Mule. But
can I pause for a second?
Go ahead.
Can I pause for a second? I'm going to need an intern to come in here and just read off the records. I'm not sure it's 100% true.
That just doesn't make sense right now.
I'm going to need an intern to come in here.
Hit the recap.
So it looks like in total, for week 2 records, Chet sitting at 10-6-1, Gekko at 9-4-1, and the Mule is an even 7-7, 500. The records after week 2 in total, Chet is sitting at 54.8%, Gekko is 57.1%, and the Mule is 48% winning percentage. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, that's enough. Thank you.
That percentage matters.
But it's
3% over years. That's compound interest.
Coffee before
that's
this
6
day
figures.
is over.
That's 6 figures.
That's
compound
6
interest
figures
over time.
Listen, there's no doubt that Gekko's had a great start to the year. 57.1% is going to keep you making money week in and week out during the NFL season. I will say this: if you look at his history, front-running type of guy. Mule, you need to explain yourself a little bit. 48%. That is not what we're giving the people.
Hey, 48% doesn't matter because I got bitches on bitches. Stick with me. I'll get you some.
At 48%, you ain't got no holes right now.
Hey,
He's getting bitches on bitches
pretty much.
No, you're not. Yeah, but you got to be over 500 to make money in this league, brother.
But look at my bets, though. You looking at the pump and dumps. Look at the bets. My last bet, that halftime, full-time, how much units did I bring in with that one?
Couple units.
How'd that Justin Jefferson work out for you?
I stole that from you, so thank you, Gekko, for giving me some bullshit.
Yeah, hey, what are you talking about? That was Cuck City. Listen, let's get to buy. Gekko, go ahead. Who
if I could get a few minutes of your time.
We don't have.
Shout out.
Got to stop saying
Shout out Muggsy. Comfortable. You look good.
Baby.
You feel good. You feel good. You play good. You play good. They pay good. That's why they call me Muggs Money. Here's what I got for you this week. Vikings. It's at a pick'em right now. It is at home. Vikings, they are 2-0 without turnovers and drop balls. Kirko is playing out of his mind. Look up the stats. Kirk Duggins is playing out of his mind, and he has weapons. T.J. Hawkinson, Madison, Justin Jefferson. Who's number 3? Who's the second receiver?
Addison,
yeah.
He's got them all, and I'm telling you, the Chargers, they are abysmal on defense. Last in the league when it comes to defensive efficiency, and they're giving up too many explosive plays. And when they're giving up these explosive plays, they're not blown coverages. They're just getting beat. What that does to a psyche, to a defense, it hurts. Anytime that ball goes up, because they know Justin Jefferson is about to eat this week and those corners are going to get tried. I'm telling you, Vikings, pick them, lock it in now before it gets away from you like a fart in the wind. May I remind you, last week, Falcons, my buy was a Falcons money line. They were underdogs at the moment, sitting at plus 110. If you would have locked it in, they were sitting at plus 110.
Yeah.
On game day, they became the favorites, and it became minus 105 or minus 110 or something like that. Lock this shit in. This is a guarantee. Vikings at home, pick them against the Chargers.
Here's the information I'll give you. Kirk Cousins, 700 yards in the first 2 games, 6 TDs, but they're still 0-2 versus another Chargers offense that is elite as well. So it's a scary one. I'm sure when we get to the sell segment, you'll know what team I'm selling, what games I'm selling. And it's going to be very similar to the one that Gekko just took.
You go ahead and give
It's not about nuts. It's about picking the best bets. A buy segment is a lock. We're going to get these people making money the right way quickly.
Gekko's too.
Mule, what are we looking at, brother, for your buy?
Just like you said, Chet, I got to start winning, right? So now I'm going to go with these Dolphins, minus 6.5 versus the Broncos. They've been holding me down. I'm going to stick with the Dolphins. You got Tua Tyreek, you got Waddle over there doing their thing. I know that offense still going to be explosive against the fucking Russell Wilson Broncos, whatever you want to call them. Russell, and Jerry, I don't think they can get it done this week, and I feel like the Dolphins is going to pull away with that, and I'm taking the line because I got to make it make sense. The money line is crazy. It's minus 280. I don't like it, so I'm going to take the line minus 115 so I can make my clients some units. Like I said, baby,
What
stick
the
with
fuck
me.
did you just say at the end there? What did you just say at the end?
I'm taking the line.
You're taking the line, but the line doesn't make sense, so I'm going to take the line.
No, I
because the line
said
changed?
the money line don't make sense because it's minus 280, so I'm taking the line. That's the spread.
You taking
Dolphins minus 6.5.
Yeah. Dolphins minus 6.5.
I will say this: I know I body bagged the Broncos. They got a team.
They not
Russell
messing-
Wilson's playing better. Sean Payton is a hell of a coach, getting them back on track. I don't know if I agree with that either. This week, if you're going to take any of these picks, this is the pick you're going to have to take. You're going to take Seahawks minus 4.5 versus the Panthers. Let me give you a stat here real quick. Geno Smith versus the Lions last week, 78% completion percentage, 328 yards passing, and 3 TDs versus the Lions, who have a good defense. Bryce Young, small hands. He is a turnover machine, and even if that fumble would have counted, that chip sack fumble would have counted in the first series, the second half, that game is getting way more out of hand versus the Saints team that doesn't look like they're about to do shit this year.
The Saints?
They're 2-0, but they're like a front-running 2-0. They're like
I mean, they barely
they're gonna
getting it
fizzle
down.
out, dude.
Yeah.
Their offense
got
can't
a
move the
defense.
ball
they
versus
barely-
the
they got-
Panthers.
they got a good defense.
Like
though,
when I looked
understand
at the
that.
Titans game, I was like, yeah, Titans got a good defense historically, but Panthers, man, they couldn't move that ball anywhere.
But I want to know how you know.
Carr's been putting up numbers.
He's been putting up numbers. Look how many passes he's thrown over 15 yards. Not that many, dude. He's dinking, dunking them, and eating up time of possession. Let's get to the sell segment because we need to move on. Mule, I'm going to go with you on sell. Who you taking, brother?
I'm selling the Texans versus the Jaguars. That -9 is just a little too high for me. I don't really. I just the
You don't
Texans.
jive with that. You don't jive with it.
I just don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure about the Texans this year. Don't get me wrong, they got C.J. Stroud over there, and I think he can be great. But right now, they having some problems, struggling. And Jaguars, they looked good, but they lost to Kansas City last week, and I just gonna stay away from that -9.
I don't love that
Jaguars
pick.
are going to beat their ass.
You're going to beat their ass.
Texans are not good.
What do you got, Gekko?
Patriots, Jets, I don't like it. I just don't know who the Jets are right now. Patriots, they seem like a tough ball club. They're a resilient bunch. I just have no clue what to make of this game. Zach Wilson, there's some optimism. There's some optimism inside myself that thinks like he could do something.
The story.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the story.
movie.
And but I don't like this game, man. I'm gonna stay away from it. Patriots, Jets.
What's the Patriots record right now?
0-2. 0-2.
What's the Jets record right now?
An injured 1-1.
1-1.
An injured 1-1.
And then I feel like the only reason why
Injured
they beat the
1-1.
Bills-
He played 2 snaps.
4.
Oh, was it 4?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
4.
75 seconds worth of gameplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
You wanna win
It's an injured 1-1. They showed up and still beat a tough Bills
No,
team.
they did.
And then they got shit on.
Yeah, but
Is
we
the
talked
Bills
about that
tough?
Bills
Is the
team. We talked about
Bills
that Bills team.
tough? Yeah.
Yeah, because Aaron Rodgers
Bills
goes
are
down.
tough?
Yeah, Bills are an electric team, but the Bills, when they see Aaron Rodgers go down, they're discombobulated also. Everyone was kind of fucked up, and the Jets just kind of took advantage of the situation, unfortunately. I don't think I'm with you on this one. I don't know. What does kind of sell me a little bit, you see a press conference earlier this week. You see Bill Belichick walk up to the podium. What's he say? Jets week. What questions do you have for me? And Bill Belichick doesn't say anything. That's like the most shit talking you'll ever see in your life by Bill Belichick. Him just saying Jets week. So if I'm gonna take a team there, I'm gonna take the Patriots, but I digress. I'm gonna sell Vikings versus Chargers. Here's the reasons why. 2 very talented quarterbacks. Both teams are 0-2. And the defenses have a lot of talent that have underperformed. I just think it's a flip of the coin who's going to win this game, and I wouldn't be doing my clients a service telling you which one to pick at this time. We get a couple more weeks down the road, I would feel a whole lot more comfortable about where to send you guys in this whole thing. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to do a Bet the Boys Index Parlay. Last week, what happened? Gekko, hit. Chet,
Per usual.
hit. Mule, dud. And you better go to a pawn shop with that thing, brother, because you're gonna need more money if you keep betting the way you have been betting. And that is all it is right now. We will be right back after these messages.
Tired of wearing the same old bullshit? Not anymore. Muggsy, the most comfortable jeans, chinos, and joggers ever. They stretch, they're flexible, they're the softest pants ever made, but they look absolutely amazing. Over 17,000 reviews from dudes of every shape, size, and color. Head to Muggsy.com and get 10% off now using code SP500. That's 10% off the only jeans and pants you will ever wear again. Use code SP500.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Slips and Picks 500. We are now going to talk about the Bet the Boys Index Parlay. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to give you a pick. Gekko's going to give you a pick. Mule's going to give you a pick. We're going to combine that into a parlay, and everybody on this panel is going to bet it. Last week, as I said before we went into the break, it was absolutely catastrophic. Mule stole from Gekko and ended up getting fucked right in the ass. Literally, Justin Jefferson, was it Thursday Night Football? It was Thursday Night Football, right? Justin Jefferson running towards the pylon, gets hit, ball comes out, touchback for the Eagles. It literally would have fucking hit. But that just goes to show how close we are to giving you everything you need. It might be karma. It might be karma, but we need good vibes. We need good vibes because it's going to be that type of week. This week is going to hit. Mule, I need you to give me a layup, dude. I need you to give me that one that's for sure going to hit. What is your Bet the Boys Index Parlay?
I'm 0-2. I need a layup, like he said. I'm going Christian McCaffrey, man. Anytime touchdown.
The Great White Hope.
The Great White Hope, man. He said it, the Great White Hope. Yeah, I'm going to go the other side. So I'm going Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown, man. Don't let me down. I'm going to be watching this game Thursday night, getting that end zone, baby. So we can be doing this next week, baby.
I don't know if you watch Bussin with the Boys, but Christian McCaffrey is on there last week, and he's got some legit choices in game day snacks after a game on the plane. Fantastic. Very tasty. Gekko, where you going, brother?
I'm going to keep the theme with the Great White Hopes. I'm going to go Kirko Thuggins, over 1.5 touchdowns. Again, versus the Chargers. They give up explosives every few plays. Kirko Thuggins, over 1.5 touchdowns. Until he lets me down, we're riding with the boy.
That's exactly what it is, because you are on his dick heavy right now. And I don't disagree with you because it's hit.
You just wanted to like talk.
But you are riding Kirk's cock. There's no question about it.
Have I missed?
No, you haven't.
Okay,
but brother,
then.
eventually it's gonna come to roost. Anyway, come to roost. I've said come a lot this episode.
Yes.
I've said that a lot.
A lot of cum shots.
Horny.
Sure, queer.
I guess. What was that?
What's your pick?
I'm gonna unpack that in a little bit. I'm gonna go Brock Purdy. I'm gonna go under 230.5 passing yards in the last 2 games. I think the most he had was 220 yards. He's got a bunch of aliens around him. I think this game's gonna get out of hand fast, playing against the Giants with the line being minus 10.5. They're gonna be up. That second half, they're gonna be running the ball a lot more. He's not gonna have to throw the ball very much, and he's gonna have under 230 yards. So
230?
230
and a half or 230?
230 and a half passing. Under. And if you're looking back, I bet the under on Jalen Hurts last week. That one also hit.
I like that.
You like that one?
I like that one.
Good. After saying the last thing you just said to me, I didn't know if we were fighting or not. I didn't know if we were in a bit of a deal. Let's get into we got another parlay, boys. We got another parlay, the Easy Team Favorite Fund. That is the ETFF. Same thing goes, but this time we're going to pick teams. We're going to pick teams, we're going to combine it together, and this is going to be where it's minus 160, minus 185. You stack them things together, now you're looking at plus 110, plus 120, those types of things. Get the tax out of your life. Get the tax and make as most money as possible with the easiest picks. Mule, I'm gonna need to hear from you on your Easy Team Favorite Fund, brother.
Can't wait to see how you change this one up.
I ain't changing shit now. Like you said, it's all about making units. So I gotta make stuff make sense. Look here. I'm taking the 49ers versus the Giants, and I'm taking the spread. And they like, why you not taking the money line? I know you guys like, why you just don't take the money line and just get the easy.
There's a very obvious reason why you don't take the money line.
I'm not gonna take the money line.
456. That's why you don't take the money line.
It's minus. That's why I'm not taking the money line. So I'm going to make it make sense for all my guys out there who's following the Mule, because the Mule gets it done. And we always want to come out stuck.
Mule doesn't get it done.
Mule makes you go bankrupt right now.
Who don't get it done? We 7-7.
Dog, you're 48%. How does 7 and 7 make sense? 2 phenomenal numbers, by the way, but that's 50%.
Big units, though.
You were 7 and 7 this past week. Before
can we get
that,
the intern to count the units that we making, though? Can they get the units? How much units are we got in the bank? Not the L's and dubs, the units. So with that said, 49ers, baby.
By the way,
49ers minus 10.5.
We have to agree with this, and I disagree.
I disagree with it,
But here's
too.
what I'm going to do. Let me teach you a little something. Let me teach you a little something about how to mess with this.
I'm not going to change the line. I'm not going to change the line. I ain't changing the line because I did that already.
You ain't changing the line because you was just whispering before you had to go, be like, hey, I think I'm just going to do money money line. I go,
Oh,
yeah.
damn, you gonna snitch?
I go, yeah. I said, yeah, because you're a pussy. He goes, fuck it, I'm gonna go spread that. But look. Chiefs are at sitting at -12.5 right now against the Bears. The Bears, they suck. They're dead. They can pack it up and move on. But that line is high, -12.5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate the line a little bit. I'm going to bring it down to -6.5 to guarantee you a win, so that way you can throw it into that easy teams favorites fund. That is how you take care of a line.
I've done that before.
No,
and
can I just tell you
shit
something?
on me.
Can I just tell you something? There's a reason why Gekko and I are above 50%, because we think alike. The line for the Jags-Texans game is -9.5. I also did the same thing and manipulated that line. Jags are going to win. They might even win by more than 9.5. But this is an easy team favorite fun. Parlays usually don't hit anyway. We got to make it a lot easier. I also moved that line to -6.5 because the Jags are going to win by 7. Now, if you're willing to change your number to -6.5 with the Niners, I will allow us to have this segment be presented by Muggsy. Because I was afraid when you started talking, I was like, there's no way I can allow to put Muggsy's name on this. But if you're willing to change it, I can put Muggsy's name on it.
Who knows the gain on that if I move it to 6.5?
It doesn't matter because it's a parlay.
It's going to go into a parlay. We're going to get plus odds.
Yeah. I'll move the line.
I'll tell you right now, Muggs' money's taking Giants plus 10.5.
No, he not.
I am too.
You taking the Giants?
Yes, plus 10.5. Emotional comeback win.
That ain't gonna happen.
Prime
The Giants
time?
is garbage. They not messing with the 49ers, hands down.
I ain't saying
but I'll
they're
move the
messing with
line.
them.
I'll
I ain't
move
saying
I'll
that
move the
they're messing
line.
with them.
I'm gonna move
Where
the
are we
line.
at? We gotta figure out where we're at.
6.5.
You go -6.5.
Yeah, -6.5.
-6.5. You cool with -6.5?
Yeah, he can follow the crowd.
Follow the crowd? What do you mean follow the
See,
crowd?
I started this, but Jen, you jumped on my train, and now you started it. I'm the one who moved the line in the first place.
You like Giants plus 10.5.
I like Giants plus 10.5. But that's my own personal.
Bring in the coin of destiny.
Whoa, hang on. What I'm
He don't
Bring
want
in.
that. He don't want that,
No,
though.
The coin of destiny.
I want 49ers -6.5.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just said you wanted
No.
Giants
Oh, yeah,
plus
because
10.5.
I don't think they're going to cover 10.5.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to do?
Yeah, I went
we have to all
-49ers
agree.
-6.5.
Yeah.
Huh?
-6.5.
So we're going -6.5?
Yeah.
So -6.5 for you, -6.5 for you, and -6.5 for me.
Okay, but look at here. If that don't hit, I'm blaming these two dudes. Straight up.
If that don't hit,
Hey,
do
what
you
happened
mean?
last week? What happened last week? Vikings Eagles. Did you manipulate the line?
I
How'd that go
did.
for you?
And I
Because we
missed by
hit.
3. I missed by 3.
Brother, we were +7.
I know,
And we hit.
I know.
I'm saying, just
But
let
that
us
was the
guide
line
you this
already.
week.
That was the Vegas line.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't change.
You
no
got to be
line.
smarter than Vegas. There's a reason why they know these lines so well. You just got to
Indeed.
manipulate a
I
little
give
bit.
him that
Guess what,
because
dubs.
I give it to him. I give it to him.
I love it. So easy team favorite fun presented by Muggsy's. We're going. Gekko is going to go Chiefs -6.5. Correct?
Yes.
Mule is going Niners -6.5, and I am going Jaguars -6.5. There you have it. Easy team's favorite fun. That is.
240 odds.
What's that?
Plus 240.
Hey, that's a hell of a
Plus
move by an
240?
intern.
If we
Those
move it
three
to
hit, that's
6.5?
plus 240.
Woo! That's
Hey, you
good.
like that?
I like that.
You like that?
Hey, I like
Look at
that.
Let's fucking go, boys. Let's have a day. Listen, next coming up is maybe, I hate to do this to our own show. Is this our least favorite segment coming up? Pump or
hell
dump?
fucking yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
But you know the best way to win
I've been
is to
picking them
fight
games.
through adversity. That is the only way to get through. Ladies and gentlemen, after this quick commercial break, we're going to be having the pump and dump segment. We will be back right after this.
Guys, I'm out of ideas. What are we doing for merch this week?
Bro, I don't know.
Dude, I actually have no idea.
Man, I wish there was just like a way we could get inside of the consumer's head. Whiskey and cigars on a polo.
Yeah, just a way to like plant the seed inside their head.
Deadads, 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 deadads.
Imagine if we could like hypnotize the customer.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch. Buy our merch. Buy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Slips and Picks 500. Our next segment is going to be the pump or dump segment. I'm going to give the boys to my left two teams. What are the points? Are they going to go over, pumping that thing, or are they going under, which is dumping that thing? Guess who we're starting with?
Mule?
Mule? We're going to start with you on the Titans-Browns. The points there is 39.5.
Browns, 39.5.
39.5.
Take us from A to B, brother.
Hey, Chubb's out.
Hey, I was
gruesome injury.
I'm gonna keep it actual, factual. I'm gonna have to piggyback off the Gekko. What you got,
I
Gekko?
appreciate you saying that
what
just on
you got?
national television.
I'm gonna let everybody know what you got, Gekko.
Here's what I'm thinking. Titans, Browns. Eliminate the head, the body will follow. Chubb is out. He was the heart and soul of that team. I think they struggle. I think the Titans eat them up. I don't think the Titans score a whole lot. I don't know what the score is going to be like, but I'm going under 39.5. That's what I'm going.
I'm following. I concur.
Following?
I concur.
You guys know who Kareem Hunt is?
He ain't signed yet though. He went and took
You
a
know
visit.
he had a workout with the Browns, right?
He did.
He has 4.
Oh, he signed?
What was that?
He signed.
They're already sealed in. Kareem Hunt knows the offense, knows what he's going to do. They're going to run the ball well. They've got aliens on the outside. Deshaun Horny Watson is going to play well in this game.
He's been playing bad.
He's going to score enough points in this game. But here's where I think the big change in this season is going to happen. It's going to be at the Tennessee Titans. Tim Kelly, tip of the cap to you, brother. You are following in Arthur Smith's footsteps. Your ingenuity, the way you're calling games is truly beautiful. And for that reason, I think you're going to score 25 points this game, and it's up to the Browns to score the rest of them. I believe in my heart of hearts that y'all are going to cover. I'm sorry, not cover. You guys are going to go over in this game. So we got over from me and a couple of unders, a piggyback under that way. Get a fucking backbone, brother. Get a backbone.
Bad at
You need to check the stats on this Browns offense you're talking about.
Yeah, but I think they're going to play better.
Deshaun Watson is almost last. The only person who's worse than him right now is Zach Wilson in percentage.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see you next week on Titans Browns.
just letting you know.
Next game is going to be Falcons at Lions, 46.5 points.
What do you think, Chet?
What do I think? I think this game's going under. I think the Lions, they got good firepower on their offense. I just don't see them having a big bounce back like they did in the overtime loss versus Seattle. I think the Falcons are a good football team, but they're a well-rounded football team in all three phases. And for that reason, I think it's going to be a good, solid football game. 46.5 points is a lot of points. I'm going to go under in that game.
Offense. Over.
I did not like the way you put your hand out like that.
Over.
I didn't like the way he did that. I don't sign off on him anymore. Gonna get us canceled.
Falcons got offense. Lions got offense. It's gonna be a shootout. I like this game.
You've gotten cocky. You've gotten cocky.
What are you talking
in the
about?
Pump and Dump segment. Mule, I'm going to put you in for over.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. The next game is going to be Bills at Commanders, 44.5 points. Go ahead, Gekko. Tell me what you and the Mule are going to go.
Over. Scary Terry, Brian Robinson, How's looking. He's looking in rhythm. EB. Best coordinator with as it comes to in-game adjustments. I like this to be a high-scoring game. I do think the Bills win this game, but what I'm saying is I love the offense both ways. Over 44.5.
Mule, what are you doing?
Over.
Why?
44.5. Because Gekko said over.
Oh, you rolling with me in all of them.
I'm rolling in all of them. I'm gonna see how this play out this week and then go make up my own decision. You dig?
I feel you.
You understand me?
I feel like there's some pressure there, but hey.
It is pressure.
Pressure
Because
creates
I'm going to
diamonds.
blame everything on you. When
We're all on the same page in that one, boys.
Okay,
I'm going over
good.
as well.
Good.
I'm going over as well. Next is going to be Saints at Packers, 42.6. When has it ever been 0.6? 0.5. Yeah, I know it is. Let's be better. 42.5
Get it right.
points. Saints at Packers. What are we thinking? Mule.
I'm thinking I'm going to dump this game.
Gekko?
You're going to dump this game.
Yeah, I'm going to dump this game.
42.5, man. I don't fucking know.
Can I
What
come
you
in here?
got?
Let's just talk about it. Because I think the Packers can score a lot of points, and it is a scary game. And I think Derek Carr is a lot better than people give him credit for. However, they're just not putting a whole lot of points on the board right now. And they keep throwing these shallow crosses, and they're not going deep. which they have Chris Olave. They have a deep threat there, but they're just not doing it. The run game's all right. The tackles are playing okay. Protection, he's getting swallowed up here and there. It just makes me nervous. I think the Packers will hold their end of the bargain. I just don't know about the Saints, and that's what scares me about this game. But I'm going to need an answer from you there.
What are you going? So you going under?
Is the running back this week? Or the Saints? Kamara, whatever, tomorrow?
No, one more week.
One more week.
My first initial thought on this game is under, but the more I think about it, the more I feel like the over might hit.
You think so?
I think it'll be more Packers than it'll be Saints.
I think so, too.
You just said under.
Dump.
I said under.
Dump.
Thank you, my guy. Roll with that boy.
I'll dump as well. We're going to go under. Under across the board. Cowboys at Cardinals.
Nervous.
43.5 points is the number. I will go first. This is an over game. It's a lot of points, but the Cowboys have covered and have gone over in both of their first 2 weeks. They're playing great ball. Cardinals can put some points on the board, too. You saw them versus the Giants. They put up 21 in the first half. It's pretty impressive. I'm going to go over in this 43.5. Go ahead. You fucking... What do you guys got, dude?
What?
Go ahead.
Nothing. What'd you go here? Over?
Yeah.
I like that pick. I'm gonna see what my intern has to say. Intern, time to put up or shut up. He is my little lucky piece.
My boy got his little elf with him.
You be going over this week, and this is from last week. Appreciate you.
I love you, Mule. Yeah, love you too, baby. I treat the intern
We're pumping.
right.
We're pumping this game.
You pumping?
Yeah, we're going over.
All right, and Mule, I'll put you down for a pump as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm riding the
You are
train.
fucking something else, man. I swear to God. I've never seen someone bend the knee so fast. Steelers at Raiders.
I mean, he just going with his
43.5 points. We going over or under. Pump or dump?
Steelers, Raiders. Wait, what's the points here?
43.5. I've already said it. But I'll start here. I'm gonna go under on this one. And that's just from the heart. I didn't even have anything written down for this segment. That's just from the heart. Steelers, all right, not great. Raiders, they can put up points, but I just don't know. I think the Raiders win this game. I will say that. I think the Raiders are going to win this game for sure, but 43.5 points, I'm just not sure. So I'm going to go under.
We're in Vegas. I like this game. I'm going over. I'm pumping this one like a super soaker.
Pumping like a super soaker. And Mule, I'm assuming you're standing right behind them.
No, I'm dumping this one. The Steelers are terrible. I'm dumping this game. They defense is like, they got like a, like J.J. Watts is like a Ferrari in the hood. You know what I mean? Like he shouldn't be there.
I'll tell you who they keep sleeping on over there is Highsmith.
Yes.
Highsmith is a baller, bro.
Oh, he is.
Should have made the Pro Bowl last year, huh?
Should have made the Pro Bowl last year.
No
Yes.
question
I'm
about it.
dumping that game,
No question.
though.
You're dumping.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm not going to follow.
This has been the most wild of the
That's
three pump or dump segments we've
That's
ever
what
had.
I feel
Next
most
up
comfortable
is
about.
dogs. That's what we're doing next. It's going to be where the three of us pick an underdog to have a massive upset in Week 3 of the NFL season. That right after these messages.
Hey, you! Are you horny? Yeah, me too. We can talk about that later. Do I have a deal for you? Girl dad merch, Bussin golf collection, all in our merchandise store. Click the link on this video and buy it up. If you're stiffer for longer than 4 hours, take it off. Stay hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Slips and Picks 500. Our next segment is dogs. It's where we all pick an underdog to make a massive upset in Week 3 of the NFL season. I'm going to start with Gekko this week. He seems like he's been leading the parade, especially to the man to his left. Let's see what you got, brother. What are you looking at for your underdog of the week?
Colts +8 against the Ravens. Doesn't matter to me which quarterback's in the game. I like Anthony Richardson. I also like,
don't even know.
Minshew
No.
Mayhem. Is it Minshew Madness or Minshew Mayhem?
Yeah, that's all. I
Madness.
also like, you didn't fucking know who it was.
Colts. Oh, I knew it was Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, but it took you a second.
I was trying to think of his nickname. That's why I said Mayhem or Madness. I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Week 1 of
Colts
the
+8. Colts +8.
Week 1 of the NFL season, the Ravens were more than 10-point favorites versus the Houston Texans. We all got scared of it. We all wanted to sell it, and it absolutely covered. I disagree with you. I think, especially if Anthony Richardson doesn't play, which he's probably not going to, being in concussion protocol, I think the Ravens cover at -8. And the reason why is Minshew's a stud, but it didn't pan out in Jacksonville. It's not going to pan out at the Colts. Anthony Richardson has a unique talent.
Don't forget about my guy in Philly.
He
was in
does just enough.
His number got called. He's out there post game with his dad. It just means something to that motherfucker when he gets his opportunity.
Well, yeah, it means
you know he's going to be a film junkie.
You see
he's ready to go.
He's not a film junkie.
Yes, he is.
He's a Blaine Gabbert type. Sit back and watch Daddy spin it. That is it. Dude, you see, he's got a Fu Manchu mustache. He got a bus, great taste in buses, and then he renovated the whole thing and traveled the country. Yeah, dude, you got Wi-Fi? You got Wi-Fi in Arkansas? No, you don't have Wi-Fi in Arkansas. The Ravens are going to cover this game. Do what you want, and I will say,
make sure that pick's in there for him, Steven.
Gekko, yeah, make sure that pick's in there for me. That's fine. Got to make a splash anyway. Get back above. Well, I'm down by 3% against you. That's nothing, brother. That's absolutely nothing. I'll go next. I'm going to go. My underdog of the week is going to be the Las Vegas Raiders. They're playing the Steelers.
They favorite. Yeah,
They're not.
They favorite.
Are they
to win
really?
That, game,
that must have changed because I have it right here. I have it right here. It says +1.5.
But even -2.5 plus 2.5, that's still it's the same odds. You aren't picking.
You even, yeah.
You pick
money line, yeah. That's why I
So
pick
are
money line.
the Raiders? Okay,
first off.
First off, intern, do not talk to me like the way you're talking to me right now. You say sir. You just say sir.
You do got to know the game.
You just say sir.
You do got to know the game.
You just say sir.
I'm the only one who knows the game.
Are the Raiders favorites?
You could do a plus. You could do a plus.
They're -2.5?
Oh, yeah, because it's an underdog. You're right. Yeah.
But going your route is more fun.
Yeah.
wanted a favorite or an underdog, you would pick Steelers.
I'm not picking the Steelers. List off underdogs for me real quick, and I'll make something out of nothing.
It seems like we got to go to commercial break.
Nope. You just start listing them off for me. Go.
All right, Atlanta, Detroit, Atlanta, underdog.
Yes. No. Keep going.
Patriots, Jets, underdog.
No.
Saints, Packers, Saints, underdog.
No.
Panthers, Seahawks, Panthers, underdog.
No.
Cardinals, Cowboys.
No.
Chiefs, Bears.
No.
Eagles, Bucks. Bucks, underdog.
Definitely no.
What's the
Plus 170 money line.
No.
Definitely not.
Rams, Bengals. Rams, money line.
Ooh.
No. Yes.
Yo, that was a good one.
That's the game.
That's Monday night.
That's my intern.
It's Monday night. Plus 120.
Wow.
That is it. I'm taking the Rams money line versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow re-aggravated that calf injury he had from camp. He's come back. He's cut his hair. He looked like Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World. Now he's very handsome boy. Don't get it twisted. Very handsome boy. But the middle part was his superpower. He needs to figure it out. He might not even play this week. And for those reasons, also, people are sleeping on the Rams. That's a good football team. The NFC West is a solid conference. And for those reasons, and those reasons only because of all the homework I've already done in this game, I'm going to give you the heat here. Rams money line versus the Bengals. Book it. Mule.
Puka.
Who you got?
I'm going Titans money line plus 135 against the Browns. Man, I look, Ryan Tannehill stepped it up in the second half, throwing the ball deep. We just got to find Traylon Burks. That man got open so many times we wasn't looking for him. They're going to play one-on-one against that dude until he can beat them guys before they get off D-Hop. D-Hop is going to have two guys on the whole game, so we got to look for Traylon Burks to make big plays, and I feel like he will against the Browns, and I'm excited. Get Derrick Henry the ball as well. Just the group of guys they got on defense is going to be exciting. I can't wait for this game. Like I said, I'm going Titans money line plus 135.
I can't believe they're underdogs.
But you know the stat, right?
Yeah.
No, what is it?
Since 2018, 25 underdog victories by Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Guys got it, and you know that shit's hung up in his fucking office.
I know it is.
I can't believe the Browns
You know.
are favored over the Titans.
I know. It's because the
Well,
way
it was
they've been
-4.
playing.
It's crept down, and that is, to use Gekko's words, a fart in the wind type game. You need to get on that the minute you see this. You need to get on.
now.
Yeah. Hey, intern, go ahead and put down.
bet.
Are you you gonna sign off on that as well?
This isn't a fund.
I know it's not, but I'm saying. But you said I said I was taking Ravens over Colts. I was taking Ravens to cover. You said make sure he's on that. Are you going to make sure you're on the Titans on this show? You're on Titans money line.
Yes.
I will also sign off on that. So, we're all three of us are taking Titans money line on that. You got that, intern?
Get in.
Make sure you put 2 units down for me, not just 1 this time. That's a fucking lock. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what a show.
That's a
Great fucking show.
3 weeks in a row.
Jesus Christ.
And my God, we are so happy you tuned in with us. Please stick around after the show. We're going to run a couple of credits for you guys. Yeah, penny slips, parlays coming up after that by the 2 interns. It's okay. I think they did great the first week. It's a boom or bust situation. Good luck with that. I wouldn't put a whole lot of money on it. That being said, you got anything?
Comment. Muggs money.
Can I touch that dog?
Delanie, Mule, put your...
We good?
We're solid? End the show.
Hey, I can get that 20 back?
Hey, that's...
I legit, I need that back. That was
Yeah,
just
that's
for
a
the
smart
show.
move. That's just, you need that money. You need that. Good work, boys.
Good show, boys.
And the interns are back. Week 3 of the Penny Slips Parlay. Last week, money was made, money was lost. The most important thing, and all the credit, it goes to the man in the arena, which is where you will find us each and every week.
Are you not entertained?
Now, if you look over to your left, you'll see 2 new faces on that list.
We are switching the question mark over to this guy. We're not quite sure yet where he lies, but we also know 100% that this is still our enemy. 2 new faces on it. Kirko Chains. If you follow us last week, he was in a parlay. We're not sure if he's an enemy or if he's with us. And then the final man on there, if you can zoom in, that would be myself, because in this league, in this world, the only enemy you should have is yourself.
Also important to note that the enemy of our enemy is also our friend. And also, karma is not a bitch, it's a mirror. Yes, I am 0 for 2 on my parlays, but this week, I'm 0-0, and that's all that matters. We're going Titans money line over the Browns. They're plus 140 odds. For some reason, Deshaun Watson is imploding. Called this from the start. The Browns are trash. Next, we're going to a surefire lock, the 49ers. They're about to dummy the Giants at home. We've seen what the Giants been doing the last 2 weeks, and it has not been pretty. Lastly, Chiefs versus Bears. You saw Justin Fields blaming the coaches on his woes in the pocket. Anytime somebody is using the index finger and not the thumb, you can guarantee you can put them together and it's going to be an L.
Triple kill.
That will give you plus 217 odds, which is as good as I've ever felt about any of these parlays the last 3 weeks.
I got a 3-leg for you, starting off with an anytime TD by Mark Andrews. Ravens are doing pretty solid this season. Second leg is going to be the Jags, minus 9.5. AFC battle in the South versus the Texans is at home, so I think Trevor Lawrence is once again going to get it done. And our third leg is the Miami Dolphins. We put them in every parlay so far this year. They're undefeated. They're playing the Broncos in Miami, so I think this is great odds. Those 3 parlayed together is going to come out to plus 423. It's a little higher than I wanted for these practical parlays, but with Mark Andrews TD, I don't see this losing.
Never lost, similar to Deontay Wilder.
To this day! To this day!
Next, we'll jump in to the team parlay. And this week, we are rolling with the Darth Billy Belichick going in to the New York Jets. They asked him the question, how you feeling going into this week? He said, it's Jets week. Next question. That's all I needed to hear.
Second leg of the parlay, we're going with Gino. We're writing to him. Hopefully he writes back with the Seahawks money line. This is a pure parlay money line action.
Last leg of this triple leg parlay. You're going to hear this team. You heard this team once before, and it is the Jaguars. Jaguars versus Texans. Texans are the easiest team to beat in the NFL. And Trevor Lawrence will not lose to them, and that's a guarantee. Total, that's plus 204.
This week, the theme of it is practical parlay. To our final pick, which is our undefeated segment so far of the week. I don't know if you want to talk about last week's.
Last week, if you run the tape back, I said...
And that was a hard-fought battle. That might actually be exactly how the game goes. You might be a little nervous, but the Birds will come out on top, just like my boy right here.
Take a look inside my crystal ball!
Our Rock'em Sock'em Pick'em game is the Chargers versus the Vikings. Kurt, big opportunity to get up that list. And Justin Herbert, big opportunity to get the Bolts into that W column.
Agreed.
Blue will be Chargers. Red will be Kurt Cobain. Winner. Oh.
All right, well, it looks like we're taking the Chargers. I think Justin Herbert is looking to get back on track according to the Rock and Sock and Parlay Pickup.
Zero reason to think that this wouldn't happen. Kirk will still probably go off. And also, some of y'all were saying that we might have hit rock bottom last week. Guess what? Rock bottom is the perfect foundation.
That's all it's going to do for us today here at Penny Slips. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get back on track. We're going to get your loyalty back in our pockets. Hopefully, one of us is going to be able to hoist this winner's cap next week because no one deserved it this week.
I think this is where we usually say,
Cue the outro.
La 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 la.